the water. Watch the water. We on.
Start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory.
I tell you, Yahweh, Basham, Yahushua, Basham, Chakadash.
According to the scriptures, they go by many code names, and the main one is Babylon, man. The whore that's soon to be destroyed, man. Right. The great whore, Salaki. All right? And fish for the elect out of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are set to wake up to the truth of this wicked kingdom that we're in, man. Recognize who our power is, who we are, and the fact that we got an enemy who's set against the prophecies in this book, man. And everything about these scriptures, man. And that's our focal point, is bringing out the prophecies, or the things that's to come soon, man. Warning the people what's coming, man. That's what we were set up to do, man. Right. All right?
This is Revelation 19 and verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, Son, see, thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua.
The testimony of Yahushua, who you ignorantly know is Jesus Christ, man. So you got a lot of people out here claiming, oh, they serve the Lord, and I'm all about the Bible and this and that. But read on real quick.
It says, worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy.
It's the spirit of prophecy, man. So that's the main thing we're supposed to be doing. And speaking of things to come, man, because we at the very last second of this kingdom, man. The kingdom of heaven, which is going to be established in righteousness, is knocking at the door, man. Right. All right?
Prophecy is all the way through the Bible. From the book of Genesis all the way through the book of Revelation. You find it's prophecies all through the scripture.
Chapter 14, starting at verse 1. Follow after charity and desire spiritual gifts, but rather that ye may prophesy.
Reading from the top.
It says, follow after charity and desire spiritual gifts.
Yep, these are the things, yeah, you desire all the spiritual gifts, man, but the scripture's going to tell you what holds weight over all that, man. Go ahead.
But rather that ye may prophesy.
Whether that you may prophesy. Why? Because that means you're doing the work of the Heavenly Father as far as being a watchman and warning the people of what's coming, man. All right? But you got a lot of men out here that's not warning the people, man. They try to put them at ease, man. They want to put them to sleep and say, you know what, just chill right now and relax. Everything okay. No, how we going to relax when the mark of the beast is being pushed at an all-time high right now, man? Right. Where was that? They just passed the bill, man. Right. So, for Arkansas? Yeah, they look like it. They looking to pass the bill. So where are these guys that said the mark of the beast is not the chip, man? Right. They say, oh, it's not coming and we ain't got to worry about that. Well, where's your excuses now when they putting it on paper now?
Right, right. They putting it under the fake name of real ID, man. And that's gonna go into your driver's licenses, man. Okay? And that's gonna go into the chip, man. We've been telling you this, man. We've been telling you, bro.
And there ain't no coincidence in the midst of everything that's going on, all of a sudden they got a bill. Like they just came over with this bill, I guess last week. Right. Everything, the devil, he plans ahead, man. That's why we gotta speak on, and we speak on all these things, man. So the Most High, just like when we get it later, Lord willing, man, and Habakkuk too, man. The visions are speaking, man. The prophecies are speaking, man. But go ahead, brother.
And just to add on what the brother's talking about with that bill, in the news segment, when you watch the article or you watch the news segment of what the brother's going into, they say that Arkansas wants to be ahead of everybody else. They want to be ahead of what's to come. So they let you know it's coming. Yeah. They just want to be ahead of the curve as being one of the first ones to have it on the books and ready to go when it's fully implemented, man. So it's coming, man.
Right. Hey, just through the spirit, but the brother said through the spirit, they trying to get ahead of the game, be the first. Well, guess who's way ahead of the game, man? The Most High power in His spirit, man. Prophets, man. Prophesy, man. Means to say before. We're telling you all this is gonna take place, man. Okay? Before it does, man. Okay? Way ahead of time, man. Okay? So, but only the elect is only gonna fall on the elect ears, man. Everybody else gonna perish. Go ahead, brother.
All right. Verse 2. For he that speaketh in an unknown tongue speaketh not unto men, but unto Yahweh. For no man understandeth him. Howbeit in the spirit he speaketh mysteries. But he that prophesieth speaketh unto men to edification.
Unto edification, man. And what does edification mean? Edify means to build, man. And that's what we're supposed to be focused on doing, man. When you, first of all, get the scripture where explain, man. When you prophesy and put fear in the men that believe, man, were the ones that the Most High have the Spirit on to receive the understanding, man. Because most people hear the word and they gonna just turn around and say, you know, I ain't got time for that, man. That sounds crazy, man. And a lot of people done that shit 10 years ago, man. I had a guy call me the other day and was like, man, that shit you was telling me 10 years ago, it's happening. It's happening, man.
Right.
But shit, what you calling me for? It's all Are you trying to come get them more understanding, or you just, oh, no, man. We ain't doing this to sit around and talk and giggle and play games, man.
Right, it's
We're
not
doing this
We're
doing this as a real warning, man, and to get y'all blood off our hands first off, man, and to be a sacrifice unto the Most High, man.
And it's telling you, starting at the first verse in what's that, 1 Corinthians 14, is that the greatest thing you can do is be doing is prophesying.
Mm-hmm.
That's the greatest office, really.
Right. And all the great men in the scriptures, man, they were prophets, man. All the great men in the scriptures that we read about our forefathers, they prophesied, man. Let's bring this out real quick.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 11. Knowing, therefore, the terror of the Lord.
The terror of the Lord, man. And see, that's why we have to eat the whole scroll, man. Because you have guys, they don't want to deal with the terror of the Lord. They want to deal with all the sunny days and happiness, man. No, man, we supposed to speak on everything, man. And if you warning somebody, that means there's something bad coming, man. Right. So if you're on this vibration, everything's okay, we just need to get a community together and we'll do our own Israelite thing in the midst of hell. You bugged out, yeah, building schools, promoting marriage, all this other BS, man.
Yeah, IUIC, they are about getting health care for their congregation. Go ahead.
That means you got faith in Babylon. Exactly. I mean, you looking for this shit to go on and on, man. That's crazy, man. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Nate Davis said that out of his own mouth, showing you the mindset of the leader of IUIC. They mindset has been in Babylon the Great for a long period of time, because he made a statement this week saying to their congregation and to the men and to the women, if a man don't want to be with you for the long haul, for the long run, don't be with him, man. Get rid of him, man. If he don't want to stick with you for a long time, get rid of him, man. Showing you the mindset of IUIC.
Right. Is that in the scriptures, bro? Yeah. Right. It's not scriptural, man. But that's what this 501c3 charter, that's the road that leads you down, man. That ain't nothing but a goddamn Israelite church, man. Okay? You get caught up on that, man, to hell with you, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 11. Knowing, therefore, the terror of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua.
Hey, just real quick, man, you listen to every brother story about you ask every brother pretty much how they came into the truth, and woke up to the truth. They started off by hearing about all the atrocities that's coming to the earth, man. Hearing about the New World Order, man. Right. Hearing about nuclear warfare, man, and that put fear in you, man. Right. That's the terrors of the Lord, man. Right. This has all been orchestrated and set up by the Most High, man. Right. And when you hear that, first we want to know the source. How can we get protected from this? What we got to do next? Right. And that's That's where it starts, man. But go ahead, bro.
It says, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men.
Yep, persuade men, man. We're not talking about just coming up here with our own opinions. We telling you what's coming out the words of this Bible and what's coming, man. And that put fear in all of us up here, man.
That's right.
And all the brothers across the four corners, they heard that. They say, you know what, I don't know, want no part of the negative side of this.
Right. How do you persuade men, man?
Right.
Through these words, man. Not with a gimmick, not with fancy garments, not with barbecues. You understand?
Right.
Not with community service and none of this other bullshit. Like preaching the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Okay? That's it. But go ahead,
It says, but we are made manifest unto the Most High, and our trust also are made manifest in your conscience.
Yeah, but that drives you, man. That fear, which is synonymous with faith, man. If you fear something, that means you believe in it, man. And that's why the rest of these people, they faithless, man. The rest of our so-called people, I don't even want to say our people, man, because they're not our people right now, man. They done been cast off, man. They got to die on this side, and contrary to what some may try to teach, the 2/3 will come back in the kingdom, man.
Right.
This Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 7. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge.
That's it.
But fools despise wisdom.
Yeah, fools despise wisdom, man. Why? And then, we always bring out the Psalms 14 and 1 for Esau, but 2/3 of our people, they really don't believe in the Most High, man.
Right.
Because they think that they don't have no, when you don't have no fear of something, because you don't believe it, man. Well, so how did you get rid of old Freddy Krueger in the movie, man? You had to stop believing in him. Go ahead from the top, brother.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 7. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge.
That's the beginning of knowledge, man. Because that's what happens, man. You had IUIC, they try to teach that the laws will bring you into the truth. No, man. Faith is will bring you into the truth, man. Real quick, grab Hebrews 11 and 1. Shot.
This Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
Yes, the evidence of things not seen, man. So what did we have faith in, man? We heard of the things that was coming to this place, man, and we believed it, man. Can we see it? No. We can't see all the things that's gonna come. We can't see brothers getting put to death, man. We can't see the nuclear missiles blowing up America, man. We meditate on it. We imagine what it's gonna be like, but we believe in something we can't see, man. So what do we have? We have faith, man.
Right. Because the prophets own witness, and they describe it to the best of their capabilities. And that's what we believe, man. We believe, man.
Hey, and it's a sure faith, man. Because you had Israelites that saw the wonders back in the ancient days, and they still went a whoring, man. You know, so now it's the thing about, you gotta have faith, man. Okay? It's the thing of showing your faith, man.
Yep. And then that's Ephesians 2 and 8. The faith coming by way of a gift from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. It ain't nothing you can work. It ain't nothing you can read. You can read the scriptures day and night and know it back front to back. That ain't gonna give you the faith if you didn't get the gift that was given. You know.
Romans chapter 10, starting at verse 14. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things. But they have not all obeyed the gospel. For Isaiah said, Lord, who have believed our report? So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of Yahweh.
Yeah, he said, whoever believes our report, man. It's all about faith, man. That's why you got all these guys teaching certain off things concerning the doctrine because they don't have faith. So they want to make it work here, man. They don't have faith in the kingdom of heaven. They don't have faith in Yahweh Shah delivering us, man. You say, you know what, it ain't happening fast enough. I don't really believe what they was talking about, man. Let me go ahead and make my own path, man. That's that pride, man. But
hear the word, then that a spark of faith kick in, man.
Yeah.
All right, which is a gift from the Most High, man.
Right. But you got a lot of guys trying to act like they just woke up in the middle of the night and they just understood the whole Bible, and they ain't never get nothing from nobody. Oh, well, I just spirit taught me.
Right, a spirit.
Yeah, Why the hell Santa Claus came in your room in the middle of the night? What demon jumped on your ass?
This is Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 7. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge.
Right.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
That's why the 2/3 of our people here in America, they can't get no knowledge, man. Because they don't want to deal with no type of wisdom or instruction, man. Especially coming from a bunch of ragtag niggas on the corner. How these niggas, who are they to tell me something, man? Look at the accolades I got in this wicked world.
Right, worldly accolades. That's right on. That's right on. We had an example of that in the county. Go ahead, brother.
That was it on
that Grandma Amos
and where's this? And where's the source of this, man? Starting with the apostle Jahar and the rest of the apostles and the elders, a great millstone on down, man. Okay, that's the men that the Most High Power set up to shine this light in the world of darkness, man. To give you these breakdowns, man. Okay, to give you, hey man, the apostle Jahar. You know what Jahar means, man? It means pure, man. Okay, and that's our spiritual, man. Because everything that the apostle Jahar come out, man, is pure and according to the spirit, man. Okay. And the elect gonna receive it, man. Okay, those of the Most High put that great spirit on it, it's gonna hit. This is kind of old, man, but they got that movie remnants, man. You know what I'm saying? We pull that water, the motherfucker start bugging out and shit, man. Okay, that's just like these 2/3 niggas, man. You get them with the truth, man, they start and bugging out, man. Okay, that's how the Most High is. It's not for everybody, man. Okay, it's only for the elect, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Okay, go ahead, Doc.
Gremlins headed the water, and the word is like it to water. Okay?
That's it, bro.
Them niggas don't want to be clean.
That's it. They not clean. You know what I'm saying? Even in so-called Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? I just seen some shit up here right back to y'all. I just seen some shit the other day when Jake was talking about chicken was unlawful, man. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, man, what the fuck is that shit? Okay? This shit is getting fucking ridiculous, man. Okay? But that's just the rule that's gonna lead to death, man. Okay? That's ridiculous, man. Stick to the all right, go ahead, all right.
And that's for the elect, brother, man. The rest of you niggas, just do what you're doing, man. Have fun, man. And you'll see what's waiting on you.
Look, bro, in the world, the Most High fed Israel, boy.
Right.
What the hell is quail, man? That's chicken, bro. So you said Most High fed this abomination, man? It don't make no sense, man. The guys just preaching, trying to sound deep, Israel. Israel is fucking out there without chicken.
Yeah. Like Elder Yahshua was saying, man, she ever say shit bad about chicken.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh, Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
And that's what we doing, man. We sounding the alarm. We blowing the trumpet, man. And the people, they not being afraid. The people talking about you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Because we not warning. We could here to condemn the other nations, man. We're not giving warning to them. And we're not giving warning to all of Israel right now. We giving warning to the ones that's supposed to wake up, man. But we know
we giving warning to all
the cons, Salaki. Salaki.
Whether they here for a bill.
That's it. That's it. Gone. So we blowing the trumpet, but the people, they like, you know what? They just shit. They stiffing plugs in their ears, walking up the street. You'll see somebody coming up the street, and they'll go directly across the street, cross there over there, and then just to avoid walking past here, man.
Yeah.
Right. That's spiritual, man, because they full of demons, man. And demons in them will get them in that mind frame. Hey, stay away from that, man. You don't want nothing to do with that over there, man. But the ones that's supposed to get this, they're going to gravitate to it, man. His sheep are going to hear his voice, man.
Right.
They're going to take heed to the warning.
Right.
They're going to say, you know what, shit, that's really, yeah, that's the truth. The rest of them, they just going to be like, well, what? I got stuff to do tonight, man. So go on ahead, man. How you going to be at ease when we're at war right now, man? Esau is seeking to destroy us, man. Everything is happening according to the word right now, man. We're in the midst of this government shutdown. You having the Federal Reserve dollar is damn near out of there. But now all of a sudden they got this. They all of a sudden got a bill that they trying to pass concerning the chip, man. You think that's by coincidence? No, it's all set up, man. So y'all can sit there, you turn the blind eye. Go ahead, man. Have fun here, man. But when that dollar crash, it's gonna be instant chaos, man. When they cut these food stamps and housing, it's gonna be chaos, man. That's gonna put a lot of Jake's lives at an end real quick, man.
Right.
Like their whole existence is based off the government supporting them, man.
Right.
Right. Yeah, through this government shutdown, if the Most High happened to put the spirit on DJ Trump to declare what is a national emergency.
Right.
This man can come with all type of false flag terrorist
Right.
attacks or false flags, whether it's a terrorist attack or whatever it is, to bring in martial law, to bring in the chip. Okay? Now we don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but that's a scenario,
Hey, you think about it, man, it only makes sense that a false flag is coming soon, man. Because you look at what's going on with DJ Trump trying to declare and they show you that this place is divided, because even you got Republicans saying it ain't no emergency going on right now. Just because you say national emergency 33 times, don't make it a national emergency, man. So it only makes sense for them to plan something to happen so they can say it's a national emergency, because it's not a valid reason right now.
Right. But it can condition the mind of these peons, man. Okay? The people is fucking drones, man. Okay? They hear something over and over and over, it conditions them in their mind, man. I mean, like, why wouldn't you have a false flag, man? These people are wide open for it, man. Been wide open for it, man. Okay? I just fucking like some peons. Like little kids, man. Go over here, Look, it's the booger man. You don't even see nothing, he's scared. If he goes, you screaming, you don't even see nothing, man. Because he's been told so many times, man. Okay?
Right.
Man, y'all ready, man. Ready for the picket, man.
Right.
Ready
Just
for
like,
the picket.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Russell.
Now, just like with 9/11,
Right.
when 9/11 happened, that was a false flag terrorist attack. Okay, and what did they do after that? They brought in the Patriot Act 1 and 2.
That's right.
Okay, which took the rights away. Well, they got it on the books that through them two acts, it strips the people, the American people, of their rights.
The brother mentioned national emergency, so I Googled it. It's a national emergency definition: a situation beyond the ordinary which threatens the health or safety of citizens and which cannot be properly addressed by the use of other law. What other law? It can't be the regular laws that's going. They ain't gonna work.
Right.
So what's the solution? Martial law.
Exactly.
Now we gonna tell you what to do. You ain't got no more rights.
Right.
Shut down. 10 o'clock, be in your house.
Right.
Get this chip. The only way you gonna eat and pay your bills is with this mark. That's what you get out of a national emergency, man. Martial law. Shut up. Be happy. all your decision making is gonna be done for you.
Right. Go to work without pay.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Straight up.
Right.
That's what's happening right now.
Hey, bro, my brother, man. My brother just went on this little bullshit. You know, he got the little bullshit $199 cruise. He went on this rat
Right.
bitch on his cruise, man. But he said, man, when they leaving and docking back, they went to Cozumel somewhere. He said, bro, there was nobody checking shit, bro, because the workers was okay.
Right.
Hey, man, this bitch, hey, man, it's about to go down, man. Okay. And you've been warned, man, properly, man. Okay, and thoroughly, man. But you know what I'm saying? You turn your ear to the truth, man. Okay? Like the brother said through the spirit, man. Motherfuckers is hurt because they ain't getting their food stamps and shit. Who they turning to? I seen a big burly black bitch on the YouTube. Please, Mr. Trump, please, woe to them that go down to Egypt, man. Okay? This is the work of the Most High Power, man. Okay? And it's about to get worse, man. But what Jake gonna do? Please, Mr. Trump. Please, Mr. White Man.
Right.
Please, please. So if you so that's who you believe in. That's who you got your faith in. So when he come with, okay, well shit, I hear your cries, but fuck it. He go to the chip, man. He go 10,000, man. Fuck, I ain't gonna let y'all starve. He go $10,000 with this chip. What you think these niggas gonna do, man? He gonna see riots and like, nah, I'm first.
Y'all think Black Friday is bad.
Exactly, man. Go ahead, Alex.
But since you brought that out, Mr. Zoe, man, people don't realize the process or the order of what happens once a national emergency is declared, man. That's why they got when y'all fully trust in FEMA, and y'all don't know what the fuck FEMA is set up to do, man.
Right.
You don't even know what it stands for, man.
Right.
Federal Emergency Management Act, man.
Right.
So once once the national emergency is declared, they set up to take over, man. All right, and they would take over. All transportation is shut down. No, you ain't no leaving and going nowhere, man. They control everything. They can take up your property. All different types of, they can private business. They can shut down everything, man.
Right. Salakia. You got, and brothers should do it, brush up on it. You know, I'm gonna do it myself. Look up the NDRP Act. I think it's National Defense Resource and Preparedness Act, and then you got the NDR. I can't think of the other. It's NDRP. I have to look them up, Salakia. But yeah, you look up. It's two of them, and they've been on the books for a while. When President Obama was in office, he passed them two executive orders. The NDRP Act. What is it? NDRA. Right. That's what I think. NDR. I'll say A. Yeah.
Natural Disaster Relief Act.
Okay. It's one. It's another one. It's called National. What is it called?
National Disaster Relief Act.
That's not the one. It's one. It's the National Defense and Preparedness Act. It's another one. And it's another one. They got HR. I think it's HR 47, where you can't protest or speak against the government within so many feet from a federal building. There's another one, the NDAA Act. Okay. National Defense Authorization Act, I believe. I have to look these up. And under both of them, pretty much they can take whatever they want. They got stipulations and guidelines in them to where they can label you a terrorist, a domestic terrorist. Okay. One example is if you have like 7 days of food stored up in your home, you can be identified as a terrorist.
Yeah.
Okay. They can confiscate your car, your vehicle, and say this is for federal reasons. They don't got to give you an explanation. They can snatch you up out of your house. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Just real quick. And under that also, they can hold you and imprison you indefinitely until the war is over. And the war is the war on terrorism. So not only can they confiscate anything you have, but they can also put you in jail for that or in prison for that and hold you indefinitely, and then you don't have none of your constitutional rights, no speedy and fair trial, none of that shit.
Yeah, all the due process is out the window
all
in
that's
that
out
case.
the window.
Right. They can hold you indefinitely without trial.
Right.
You can't call, and they ain't even gotta tell you what your charge is. They can commandeer your personal and private property under the declaration of war, man. They can already do that on a small level with your local officials, man. They can come. You know what? It's a time of war. We taking over your house. We taking your land. We taking your property. We gonna set up tanks right here. We gonna set up missile defense system right here in your backyard, and it ain't nothing you can do about it but get on, man. You lose all your so-called liberties, all your so-called rights, man, during these emergencies.
Add this to what the brother said, man. To the spirit, man. What's this these brothers are talking about, man? Esau, man. The so-called white man. I know, you know, I just had to add it in, man, because niggas is so simple. God damn it, bro. Hey, man, Esau, man, the so-called white man who you trust and you love and dearly, who you ready to protect, man. When it go down and the food shortage, man, you niggas still gonna be trying to share your shit with these low-life crackers that's out here, man. Okay? And hey, man, go ahead, bro.
And you got Esau over there getting food.
All right, come on, man. That's too much, bro.
Jeremiah 29 and verse 19. Because they have not hearkened to my word, said Yahweh, which I sent unto them by my servants the prophets, rising up early and sending them, but ye would not hear, said Yahweh.
Yeah, bro. And that's and we see it going down, man. Hey, man, you people have been thoroughly warned, man. You people have been thoroughly warned, man, of what's coming down the pipe. And the brother just said through the spirit, man, the cat, what did you say, 10 years ago? Yeah. Come on. So it took you 10 years to, you know what I'm saying?
Jake gotta see it happening before Jake believe. That's why when you read Ezekiel, it say, then they shall know that a prophet ain't been among them.
That's right.
But it's gonna be too damn late.
It's too goddamn late, bro. Right, read what the scripture said, bro. It say he sent the prophets early, man.
Jeremiah 29 and verse 19. Because they have not hearkened to my word, said Yahweh.
His word, not our word. This is the word of the Most High Power, man. And who do he use, man? He used man to declare his word, man. Okay, read on, bro.
Which I sent unto them by my servants, the prophets, rising up early and sending them, but you would not hear, say Yahweh.
Right, rising up early. He sent, man, before all this happened, man, he sent you out. And this has happened every time before the most, Yahweh lay the lick down. He sent his men out, man, to blow the trumpet, man. Way ahead of time, man. Way ahead of time, man. Okay? But you, all people, man, nah.
Right.
All right, then. All right. We're going to see, man. When the smoke clears.
As long as ESPN is still occupied.
Right. Yeah, if James Harden was standing out here selling them, then niggas would listen. Ain't that something, man?
Damn. James Harden got everybody to grow up in.
Ain't that something? Ain't that something?
This is Amos chapter 3 and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
And that go hand in hand with the scripture just came out in Jeremiah, man. So why Jeremiah spent most of his time cursing you niggas out, man.
Right.
Because y'all wouldn't hearken, man. You ain't want to listen. Real quick, get Jeremiah 5.
That's Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 3. O Yahweh, are not thine eyes upon the truth? Thou hast stricken them, but they have not grieved.
And you did the them is talking about you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The Most High done got on y'all ass time after time. He sent judges, prophets, men of the Lord constantly to warn you and tell you to get your shit together, man. Go ahead.
Thou hast consumed them, but they have refused to receive correction.
They refuse to receive correction, right? So they gonna receive take correction or you take destruction, right? Yeah, either or. And the Most High already got it set, man. Whatever role everybody on this earth is set to play, they gonna play it out to perfection, man.
Right.
That's what keep me calm sometimes, and like I don't really get mad as I used to, man. Because I know everything is happening perfectly according to the will of the Most High, man. Why are you angry all the time? Shit, for what? Niggas are gonna be niggas and prophets gonna be prophets. Heathens gonna be heathens. Go ahead.
Right. Oppression making a wise man mad, but like the brother said, it's more palatable knowing that everybody gonna get their just due, man. Everybody, man. Esau gonna get his, other nations gonna get theirs. The wicked of our people, they gonna get theirs, man. Okay? It ain't nowhere around it, bro. Go ahead, Al.
All right, it says, they have made their faces harder than a rock.
Right.
They have refused to return.
Hey,
Right.
that's why in the book of Ezekiel, the Most High said, I'll make your heads harder than adamant, man.
That's right.
All right? Adamant is a stone that's impenetrable, man. So he had to give us a mind that's strong enough to combat and really overpower these hard-headed niggas, man.
Right.
You got Jake can be simple as hell, have no knowledge, no source, or whatever he's talking about, and he'll argue you down like he's a top scholar, and he done laid it down to work, man, for years. Yeah,
Right. Barbershop conversation.
niggas
Nigga talk.
Yeah, niggas done put whole doctrines together off of shit they done heard.
Right, bro.
A whole goddamn doctrine, man. Yeah, manufactured doctrine. A bunch of puzzle pieces that don't fit together,
Right.
man.
A bunch of malarkey.
It all sounds good to a nigga that don't know.
Right, a
Yeah.
simple nigga. But they had a nigga, bro, I just was just going through the YouTube, bro, looking, researching some shit. I came across this nigga, I never really paid attention to him, A.A. Rashid, man. I listened to 2 minutes of the clip. The nigga went into the Nephilim, and he said that's really, go back to Naphtali, man. That's my hit. That's it, bro. This nigga had thousands, tens of thousands of hits on the video, and I didn't even want to hear that explanation, but I was like, man, all right, that's but niggas is listening to that, man. Okay? But like the scriptures say, man, let that table be a snare unto you, man. Okay? If that's what you, go ahead then, nigga. Somebody gotta be the 2/3. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, so majority of what Jay gonna get into is either goddamn that's comedic shit or Islam. They feel like if you bold, you a man, you so-called black, you gotta get into some comedic shit, follow them, or you trying to be an Arab. Woo!
Right.
I don't know what's worse.
Right.
I'll say ham is worse.
Blacker than black.
All of them. Like the brother said, all of them are
This is Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 27. Saying to a stalk, thou art my father, and to a stone, thou hast brought me forth. For they have turned their back unto me, and not their face. But in the time of their trouble,
Right.
they will say, arise and save us.
No, sir.
So, like the brother was going into, these people, all hell about to break loose, man. And our people call into all these different philosophies and the idols of these different philosophies. But when all hell breaks loose, they're going to seek for the Most High power, man. But like the brother said, it's going to be too damn late, man.
Yeah.
All right?
The Most High gonna tell you pray unto the gods. Don't pray to that rock.
Right.
Don't pray to that idol. Don't call me now.
Judges 10 and 13. Judges 10 and 13, it says, yet ye have forsaken me, and serve other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation.
Hey, guess what? Them guys don't exist.
Right.
You gonna be praying to nothing, man.
Right.
The Most High gonna leave you out there, man.
Right.
That's why, man, when we speaking on prophecy, when all these things start happening, man, you niggas gonna be left out there, man.
Right.
That believe in Esau's system. Cause you got in America, that's the only you got the God-fearing niggas, God-fearing American niggas. They just gonna be law-abiding citizens. They make sure I'm up to date on my everything, and nothing wrong with that. But it's the mind frame that Esau's talking about my power. I just gotta fear and do and go along with the guidelines that this man has set up, man. And they don't know nothing. This is the guidelines we're supposed to be worried about, man.
What the?
That was a shadow. Yeah, somebody lost their shadow.
This is Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 20. It says, assemble yourselves and come, draw near together, ye that are escaped of the nations, that have no knowledge, that set up the wood of their graven image, and pray unto a God that cannot save. Tell ye, and bring them near. Yea, let them take counsel together, who had declared this from ancient time, who had told it from that time. Have not I Yahweh, and there is no power beside me.
That's right.
A just power, and a Savior. There is none beside me.
Read on.
Look unto me, and be ye saved, all the ends of the earth. For I am the Most High, and there is none else.
Right.
And I have sworn by myself, the word is gone out of my mouth in righteousness, and shall not return. That unto me every knee shall bow, and every tongue shall swear.
Read on.
Surely shall one say, in Yahweh have our righteousness and strength. Even to him shall men come, and all that are increased against him shall be ashamed.
Right, man. So basically, in a nutshell, man, no idols, nothing that you got set up. And see, that's the thing is, our people are so destroyed for lack of knowledge is they don't even realize that these things that you hold dear to your heart, you idolizing them, man. You put them ahead of the Most High power, man. Okay? Wood idols, gold idols, stone idols, plastic idols, imaginary shit that don't even exist, man. You put before the Most High power, man. And he's telling you, beyond a shadow of a doubt, crystal clear, there is no other power that can save, man. Okay? There is no other power. He said he is sworn by himself, man. Okay? That means it's certified, man. Okay? All right? You niggas gonna learn the hard way, man. And justifiably so, man. Like the brother said through the Spirit earlier, that's the fear of the Most High power. The men that hear this word, that fear kick in. You don't want no part of that, man. Okay? Because you've seen the works, the terrible acts of the Most High power, man. Okay? Righteous indignation, man. Okay? That don't. Man, it would be terrible, Jack. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, that's why faith is a gift, man.
Right.
Because see, the fact that you niggas don't have no faith, you gotta create something to believe in, man. We don't need no idol or nothing to believe in the Most High, man. We see his power, right? The fact that we moving, speaking, and walking around and breathing,
right?
is
right,
evidence enough that there's a higher power to be feared, man.
Right.
You just think about that, man. There's life elements all around us. We the only one, elements that's compiled together and doing what we're doing, speaking and moving around with a thought process, man. Right? You look at just the human anatomy, man, to see the power of the Most High, man.
Right.
Even in this low condition, our bodies heal itself, man.
Right.
But you niggas, man, but it's just set for y'all. Y'all don't have faith. The Most High didn't give that to you. So you know what? Let me go make this idol with my hands.
Even like the brother said, fending off these diseases and these infirmaries, man. By getting to the earth and praying to the Most High power, he allowing it to work, man. Herbs that grow out the ground, man, that people step over and give no thought into, man. That's power, man. Okay? That's some power, man. Breathing in, breathing out, drinking polluted water, GMO foods, man. The shit that got you people clogged up and your mind fucked up, man. The Most High allow us to see through that and push to that. That's power, man. Okay? And there's more to come. Go ahead, folks.
Right. It's Isaiah 46, verse 3. Hearken unto me, O house of Jacob.
Right.
And all the remnant of the house of Israel,
right,
which are born by me from the belly, which I carried from the womb. Woo! And even to your old age I am he, and even to the hoary hairs will I carry you. I have made and I will bear, even I will carry, and will deliver you. To whom will you liken me?
Hey, just real quick, the Most High Power is the only one that can deliver us, man.
right,
Through
right.
Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
That's the only way, man. Ain't no other power can do nothing for you, man. That's why one of my favorite. I like to read Bill, the story of Bill the Dragon, man.
Right.
You see it, there's no other powers, man. No matter what one of these false priests, pastors, whatever tell you, or whatever you believe, whoever's giving you that BS information, the power you claim and you believe in, it don't exist, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
To whom will ye liken me,
Right.
and make me equal,
Yeah.
and compare me, that we may be like?
Yeah, ain't nobody like the Most High, man.
Hey, he not. I'm sloppy, brother. He's not asking you that like a classroom question.
Yeah.
What's 1 and 1 is 2? He's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Can you? It's like to me, I'm the power. Yeah. Okay. So understand the context of where that's coming from. Go ahead, brother.
It says, they lavish gold out of the bag, and weigh silver in the balance, and hire a goldsmith, and he maketh it a god. They fall down, yea, they worship. They bear him upon the shoulder. They carry him and set him in his place, and he standeth. From his place shall he not or remove. Yea, one shall cry unto him, yet can he not answer, nor save him out of his trouble. Woo! So can't no other save you, man. It can't speak, can't talk, can't breathe, do nothing, man. But yet people have their hope in a fucking non-living object, man. It does nothing for you, bro. There's only one power, man. The Most High declared his power in the scriptures, man.
Hey, I don't know if y'all seen the video clip of it. I know it was somewhere in South America, if I believe, and it had this statue, that motherfucker had to be as tall as that pole, man. And there was a flood, and it just had set. You saw it, St. Mary, with Mary, she just floating down the street. It didn't knock over, that's what you're right. Just standing up, just sliding down the damn street on the decline, man. I said, man, this is funny. I said, it's an angel just float, just carrying that damn island, bro. Then swept that island away. It wasn't even no heavy flood. It was flooded. That shit looked like it was on a movie scene. Something had been under, just sliding it along, man.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, when the shit Mary just stopped, stop the flood.
Right, exactly. Right, dried it up. And then seeing everybody that worked.
Yeah, come on. Gave everybody papayas and shit.
All right. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 15, verse 11. For as much as he knew not his maker, and him that inspired into him an active soul, and breathed in a living spirit.
Read that one more time.
Wisdom of Solomon 15 and 11. For as much as he knew not his maker, and him that inspired into him an active soul, and breathed in a living spirit.
So you don't know the power that actually gave you your spirit, man.
Right.
That put life in your body, man. So I want you to keep reading in there, brother. Because he's going to get into to read about 3 verses down.
All right. It says, but they counted our
and
life.
Just real quick, man. We sitting here, man. That's just so man. Niggas is not, man. You Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you not thankful for the small things, man.
Right.
You think the Most High, you supposed to wake up and who you call God, ignorantly call God, is supposed to put a brand new car in your driveway. You worry about all these worldly treasures, man. Like me and a brother was talking about a while back, like, man, we should just be thankful to have soap and water, man. Real soon, all this is gonna be taken away from you, and then you're gonna see how ungrateful you was to the Heavenly Father, man. That he gave you enough just to sustain, but it wasn't enough in your eyes, man.
Right.
Why? Because you envied your oppressor, man.
Right.
You saw what the so-called white man got in the society and say, you know what, I gotta get on that level, man. But guess what? The only way you're gonna get on that level is to be wicked. And you'll never get on the level of the so-called white man.
Right.
Because he's running everything, and he's not gonna let you get on that level.
He's the master of wickedness.
Yeah, ask Oprah and Bill Cosby, man.
Right. Right. And that's true, bro. Our people take everything for granted, man. Just like waking up in the morning, man. You think you're supposed to wake up and go about your day, man. Right. No, man, the Most High Power allowed you to do that, man. As soon as you open your eyes, man, you should give reverence to the Most High Power, man. And be thankful, man, and ask him to guide you through the day, man, okay? And if you do scrape your knee and bump your head throughout the day, man, be thankful. Thank him for that. That's all he did to you, man.
Right.
Okay? Man, our people is foolish, man, and ungrateful, man. Okay? But you know, it all goes behind them being engulfed in this world, man. Not even knowing that your power, man. God, when they teach in church of Jesus, that's not your power, man. That's why you don't get no results, man. Well, you can get results from it. You know what I'm saying?
Satan.
Right, but it be Satan. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm gonna get right back to you, but when Jake do get blessed with a house and a car, see God, Jesus. No, that's Satan, man. That's Satan, man. And the Most High can increase riches too, but what the scripture say? If riches do increase, set not your heart upon it, man.
But that's what, because Satan is in perfect order under the Most High.
That's right, brother.
So he allows Satan to do that because he knows it's going to spoil your wicked ass mind. Man.
Right, brother.
Right.
Let me throw you want these treasures. Let me go ahead and see what you're going to do once you get it, man.
Right.
Me
Worldly
personally, I
treasures.
don't want a whole bunch of money, man. I know my weaknesses. I don't need a whole bunch of money, man.
But see, what you fail to realize is, and I'm saying, people that's watching, people that's listening, you're looking at men with pockets and hands full of gold, rubies, and jewels, right? Right. Okay, the real riches, man. Okay, if you can receive it. Go ahead, brother. Just real quick.
This Baruch chapter 6 and verse 49. How then cannot men perceive that they be no gods, which can neither save themselves from war nor from plague? For seeing.
Hey, Salak, just real quick, man. Salak, that made me think of the movie Troy, man. Right, what was one of the first things that happened, man? They went and sacked one of the temples when they hit the shore. And what did they do? They went and destroyed the idols, man. They bugged it out. All the gods are going to curse you now. God's not going to do nothing because they don't exist, man. Right. You in the midst of war, and the idols that y'all have created always get destroyed, man.
Right.
Why didn't the idol protect itself? Why didn't the idol stand up and the golden bow and arrow was holding, aiming at your opposing force, man?
What happened?
Yes.
What is that, Jeremiah the 10th chapter? When they go into, they cut a tree down, that's the right chapter? It say, they need to be born, because they cannot go.
Woo!
Meaning they need to be carried. You got to carry idols, man.
Right.
Idols can't do nothing.
Right.
They lifeless and soulless, man. And you sitting there giving your power on to them, man. Right. Worshiping like the scriptures say, wood and stone, things that cannot save themselves.
Woo!
They can't even get up and walk, man.
So if they can't save themselves, huh?
What this gonna do for you? Y'all gonna both be sitting there waiting on the destruction, man.
Remember that clip where they was carrying the goddamn the Queen of Heaven in the church?
Right.
Yeah.
They lost their mind.
Right. Why the Queen why didn't catch his balance and, you know, lift himself back up? Man?
That's the
It
most
should
high
have came right back together. Got down and said everything's okay.
That's it.
Let me get back up here. Y'all carry me on to the
Right.
You light some more incense, everybody calm down.
Right.
Hey, that show you the sense of humor of the Most High, man.
Right.
The Most High got a sense of humor, man. You seeing all these idols, man, heads is falling off an idol in the middle of the church service. Man, that's the Most High just making mockery of your false gods, man.
Hey, where's that idol of the season boy trail standing? Wait till that comes out. Man, people gonna lose things fucking.
Matter of fact, in a lot of movies, Esau always destroyed that statue.
It's Baruch chapter 6 and verse 50. For seeing there be but wood overlaid with silver and gold.
That's it. That's all they are. And the scripture gonna go into it with the brother reading it for Wisdom of Solomon, man. Go ahead.
It shall be known whereafter that they are false.
Hereafter,
They are
it should be
false.
known hereafter
See,
that they are
yeah.
false, man. Okay? The proof gonna be in the pudding, man. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 51.
No, that's it. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah.
All right, so back in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 15, verse 12. But they counted our life a pastime,
Right.
and our time here a market for gain.
Yep, and that's all y'all doing, man. Because you got to think about it, man. In these time periods, man, in ancient times, somebody that was heavy into making idols, man, that was a profitable job, man. Trade, man. It's wicked as hell, but you sitting there making them, man, that's the same thing you see today.
That's right.
You can't go in the store without seeing goddamn candles in one. You got a whole aisle for Issachar, man.
Right. Woo!
Full of candles with Caesar Borgia on it.
Ooh, the Queen of Heaven.
Semiramis.
Right.
Everywhere, man. All type of idols. You trying to go get you some hand soap, you turn around, there's a whole bunch of goddamn, they staring at you.
Hey, I was going down to West Town the other day. I seen them on Semiramis Bakery, bro. right down the street from you, huh? Right up the street from you, bro. Semiramis Bakery, bro. I was like, God damn. Go ahead.
That make me uncomfortable, man.
Right, bro.
You hit that corner and see big white Jesus standing there with his arms open. She's like, you know what? Let me turn around. Let's go down that street. Go ahead, brother.
They're gonna make a good point.
Our people always been in that mindset of serving idols, man. Back in the time of the Acts of the Apostles,
Right.
Paul was getting on those Israelites for worshiping Diana, man. Diana of Ephesus, man.
Right.
And like you said, idol worship, making them idols is profitable business. That man back then said Paul was hindering them from making their money, man.
Yeah.
Demetrius kind.
Matter of fact, get it hold on there.
Hey, one of the most famous idols right now is the goddamn rosary beads, man, from the Catholic Church, man. Yeah. All people saw into that, man, they even tattoo that on their bodies, man.
Right.
Yeah, wrap around, make sure to wrap
Right,
around.
bro? That's an idol, man. That's an idol, man. And they praying and giving reverence to that, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is not pleased. Go ahead, Doc. He is not pleased with that shit.
All right, it says, but they counted our life in past times, and our time here a market for gain. For say they, we must be getting every way, though it be by evil means.
By evil means, man. You don't get our way, even if it's by evil means, man. They don't give a damn. They thinking, you know what, I'm put on this earth to do what I want to do, man.
Right.
That's that bullshit you learn in these harlot houses, man. They're
Right.
gonna tell you got free will, man. All that BS, man. If you got free will, tell me one day that you can't even map out your whole day and everything go according to plan, man. Just show every day. Every day you wake up, you think you're gonna be at work on time.
Just that.
I'm gonna stop, get some breakfast in the morning, I'm gonna do this, and then you wake up and your tire flat. Where's the free will, man? Show you ain't in control of shit, man. You can't stop nothing, man. If you had free will, stop getting sick then, man.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
It
Stop
says,
getting headaches.
Yeah,
Stop getting toothaches, man.
Charlie horses.
Right, bro. Straight up, bro. Go ahead, brother.
it says, for this man that of earthly matter maketh trickle vessel and graven images,
Read that part again.
for this man that of earthly matter,
Of earthly matter, man. See, we came from the dust of the ground, man. The Most High formed us and created us, man. You know?
making trickle vessels and graven images, God himself to offend above all others.
Yep, you offended above all others, man. Why? What's the top commandment, man? Most High said first, he said, don't put no other gods before me, man.
Right.
So when you putting these, creating these idols, you put a false god before the Most High, man.
Right.
And that offends, like the scripture, so we'll read it again. They say it better than me.
It says, Lord himself to offend above all others.
You offended above all others, man. That's a heavy offense to get into this idol worship.
Right.
Because you done basically said, you know what, to hell with the power that created me.
Right.
And gave me life.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
It says, and all the enemies of thy people that hold them in subjection are most foolish and are more miserable than very babes. For they counted all the idols of the heathen to be gods.
Yep, and that's what our people did, man. Throughout history, that's always what you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have done, man. You counted the gods, these false gods of the heathens, man. The Most High created them false gods for the heathens to worship, man.
Right.
Well, that wasn't for us, man.
Right.
All right? But y'all got into it. Y'all say, you know what? Matter of fact, get First Maccabees chapter.
And took it and ran with it, huh? Right. You understand what I'm saying? Bro, going to Jake that just got out the pen or stupid to that Islam, man. He's talking harder than the damn Arab, than Ishmael, man. Right. He a greater Buddhist than the Dukes are, man. It's got to stop, man. Right. It will stop, man. Right. It will stop, man. It will stop, man. Okay?
Yeah, Kevin Gates, he's going around.
Come on,
bringing
man.
everybody into Islam with a quick prayer.
That's gonna follow soon.
Right. That shit crazy, man. I saw a video. He's sitting in the car with another rapper, and he's sitting in the passenger seat. Yeah, he's sitting in the car together. He say, repeat after me. Nigga didn't even know what he was saying.
Right.
He said, okay. He said, okay. Now you're under the protection of Allah.
See, the protection of Allah at the end of that road, death. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
Now, I was gonna say, these philosophies, that's them idols too.
Right. That's right.
Because really all them idols stand for philosophy or
That's right.
religion. All the idols that these brothers been going into, reading the scriptures, philosophy is up here behind it, okay? And then you got like Kemet, what's these Kemet, they into summoning the ancestors. Like on that fucking movie, Wakanda.
Yeah,
no,
Black Panther.
We're on Black Panther. Black Panther. My bad. Yeah, Black Panther. Summoning the ancestors to get guidance and basically worshiping that's worshiping men.
Right.
Because men been, even in that same chapter, I believe it tell you about in Wisdom of Solomon 15, I believe it talk about how they've turned men into idols, actual men.
Right.
You know?
That's right.
Like your LeBron James and a lot of these other entertainers and shit.
That's what they was doing back in Greece.
Right.
Taking them jakes that was doing an amazing thing in the Olympics and shit, and they was making stories up about them as if they was gods, man.
Right. Right. It says, for they counted all the idols of the heathen to be gods, which neither have the use of eyes to see,
Right.
Use of eyes to see,
Right.
nor noses to draw breath, nor ears to hear, nor fingers of hands to handle, and as for their feet, they are slow to go.
You gotta dust your idol off, man. Your idol can't even keep dust particles off of it, man.
Pigeon shit.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, you can't, bro. King Tut got big eyes, man. And a sturdy chin. He can do something,
They
bro.
got painted on.
He can do something, bro. Come on, now. You can't tell me that. You mean to tell me that the laughing Buddha can't? Come on, man. Come on, man. He can do something.
That's why when you see any movies like The Mummy, anything dealing with that Egyptology and all that bullshit, they gotta make it into a horror movie because they know that's all it is. It's a made up BS, man. Bunch of homosexual shit at the same time.
Right,
too,
that's
man.
right. That's right, bro.
It says, for man made them.
Man made them.
Right?
Right.
You worshiping something that you created with your hands, man.
Right.
So where's the power?
Right.
Go up the chain of order, man. If you created something, that means you had power. So that means there was a higher power that created you. That's what you're supposed to worship, man.
That's like the Most High worshiping us.
Right. Yeah.
Or Yahweh Shah worshiping us. He that created us, man. That's backwards. That's out of order, man. The Most High deals with order. The Heavenly Father is Son on down, man. A correct order, a perfect order, man. That's off.
Right. The scriptures mention worshiping the creature more than the creator, man. Yeah. That's what our people are into, man. Okay? But it's a price tag, man. Like it says in Proverbs, man, there's a way that seems right.
Yeah.
But shit, it seems right.
Everybody else saying the rosary. Yeah. Shit. Everybody else kneeling down praying to Mary in their mind.
But it's really to the ways of death.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. There ain't nowhere around it, man. Why you people gonna be slobbering and snot gonna be coming out your nose, man? In that day, man. Hey, but like the scriptures say, man, the Most High gonna mock
Right.
at your calamity, man. In that day, man. We doing it now, man. Cause y'all look at us, man. Look at them arms. We looking at you like, look at these two-thirds, man.
Right.
Simple food.
Yeah,
Simple.
Right. The ones of you that got federal workers that gotta go to work without getting
Woo!
That's the form of you being laughed at.
Right.
The ones of you that receive your benefits and subsidies and entitlements and ain't getting them, or they been cut.
Right.
And if they don't open up this government before the 1st, there ain't gonna be no more. There's no more funds for your food stamps.
Right.
Yeah. think they releasing them early tomorrow on the 20th. It's tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow the 20th. They supposed to be 20th, 21st. They gonna release February. Why would they do that? Why all of a sudden would they give you your shit damn near 2 weeks early? Because you ain't about to get nothing else.
Right. And do you trust it then? From the great truth breaker?
Yeah.
From the greatest truth treaty breaker of them all?
Not the so-called white man.
Shit, he gonna come through, bro. He always do.
Yeah, he's gonna come through
lie,
with wickedness. He's gonna come through with bloodshed and destruction.
Yeah, he'll never lie, man. Okay? Maybe if you niggas is good enough, Trump will invite you to the White House and treat you to some McDonald's.
Yeah, they had Burger King and Wendy's.
Oh, okay,
don't
my
forget
bad,
the
then. So they got right there.
You got the best garbage on one table.
They had barbecue sauce.
It was a nice presentation.
Hey.
Yeah, somebody took their time to set that up.
Come
man.
on, man.
It just show you that you Negroes, Latinos, they're Americans, man, and then the other heathens that made it on the team. It show you the things, man. Y'all out there, first of all, you out there breaking your fucking bodies.
Killing yourself.
Killing yourself. Majority of y'all not gonna make it. You're gonna be in horrible physical condition. You got concussions, your mind messed up, man. You played with all type of country, and now your life is over. You bought into a BS dream of making it to the league, man. And you still get shitted on. If you so-called got a national title, man.
Right.
We going into idol worship. Wicked niggas, Latinos, and Americans that was on that team worship the goddamn league. Trophies that you can't get. Good, he slapped you out in the face and say, here you niggas go. This is your life.
Big Macs.
Yeah.
It ain't even an issue of having bread. Get anything they want.
Yeah.
Woo!
And you better stand your ass up when they play that goddamn national anthem.
Yeah.
Right,
Put your hand on your little heart
Right.
and stand there at attention like a good nigga, a good slave.
Right.
Okay? While your owner is running around with with billions of dollars.
Right.
You niggas is getting some goddamn crumbs to go out there and kill yourself. His hand's softer than a baby's ass, man.
Right.
Ain't never did a day of work in his life.
Why? Because he gonna put his hands on the baby's ass. Right. Get through, man. Okay? Right, man. You better wake the fuck up, man.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
This Lamentation chapter 4 and verse 17. It says, as for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. And in our watching, we have watched for a nation that cannot save us.
Right.
That's the mindset of our people, man. Trusting in this damn devil. Like that big black woman that was praying to Trump, man, on the YouTube, man. All right? She like, please, she closed her eyes, bowed her head, and said, please, Trump. What? She was praying to Trump, man.
Right.
That's how
Trust
people.
in Pharaoh.
Right. Woe to those that go down to Egypt, man.
Yeah, right now,
I
Trump
say
is
death,
Pharaoh.
destruction. Right, bro. No, brother, go ahead. That's it, bro.
Come on, master.
That's Pharaoh. That's master, man. That's daddy, man.
I done took everything to the pawn shop. I don't know what else to do.
Please let me go
Yeah,
back and
yeah,
work in
yeah.
the cotton field.
Yeah.
Back in the cotton field.
I ain't gonna complain no more. I learned my lesson, son.
Right.
Please let me get out there and pick your cotton, son.
Right.
I ain't gonna march no more, daddy.
Yeah. Black lives don't matter.
That was it on that.
And they don't.
No.
Black lives don't matter.
Yeah.
Right. Shit.
Yeah, we don't associate with nothing black.
Right.
Black is a nice jacket or something.
Yeah. I like these shoes.
It says, for man made them, and he that borrowed his own spirit fashioned them.
Read
Right.
that again.
For man made them, and he that borrowed his own spirit fashioned them, but no man can make a God like unto himself.
You are borrowing your spirit from the Most High. We all borrowing our spirit from the Most High. If you had it your way, you'll never die. I had a nigga tell me that one day at work, man. Shit, man, I ain't gonna never die. I already said it in my mind. All right.
He's spoken into the universe.
And had
Doc.
the flu the next week.
Right.
Then you had the flu the next week. Man, you literally borrowing our spirit from the Most High, man. He can take it from us when he please, man. And then put it right back into a decrepit body and put judgment on you for being wicked in your past life, man. We ain't running shit, man.
Right.
You can make that idol, but what the scripture said, you can't make a God unto like yourself, man.
That's right.
Read it one more time and then read the next verse.
All right, it says, for man made them, and he that borrowed his own spirit fashioned them. But no man can make a God like unto himself.
Yeah. None of y'all can sit up there, man, and make one of them idols, and then all of a sudden you do some, wave your hands, and the idol start
shivering and shaking, right?
Yeah.
Real boy.
Yeah.
That's it,
Yeah,
bro.
Pinocchio was a made-up story.
Niggas
Right.
think y'all Japan.
Now you now see how you defend the cats now, bro.
Right.
By telling the people Pinocchio wasn't real, man. Straight up, bro. Our people gone, bro. Go ahead, bro. Gone.
For being mortal, he worketh a bad thing with wicked hands.
With wicked hands, man. you just immortal.
Right.
You don't have man. That's why we hasten for the kingdom, man.
Right.
So we can taste immortality, man.
That's
We
it.
can live and experience immortality,
Right.
man.
Right.
You can't even keep your own damn self alive and living, man.
Yeah.
Up when it first started, it said, he that borrowed his own soul did this. So how you gonna have something with power and you borrowing your own soul, man? You don't even control that.
Spirit.
Yeah. So spirit.
It says, for he himself is better than the things which he worship.
You are better than the things that you worshiping, man. But y'all sit down, man. Jacob prayed to a rock.
Right.
He'll pray to anything, man.
Right.
Because the heathen said this is a special rock.
Right.
This rock fell from the sky.
It says, whereas he lived once, but they never.
God, you lived once, but they never, man.
Woo!
You done got into this to these idols, man. This idols have never done anything.
Never.
But sit there.
Never.
Wait for you to pick it up.
Yeah.
You living, you breathing, you speaking, but you worshiping something that you created with your hands, man. How bugged out is that, man? Well, that's because you wicked niggas, man. Have no faith or trust in Heavenly Father, man. Come on, brother. Still got that first type of
This is Job chapter 34, starting at verse 12. Yea, surely Yahweh will not do wickedly, neither will the Almighty pervert judgment. Who had given him a charge over the earth, or who had disposed the whole world? If he set his heart upon man, if he gather unto himself his spirit and his breath, all flesh shall pass together, and man shall return again unto dust. So if the Most High call back his spirit from all flesh, beasts, insects, man, everything, man,
Right.
we'll all drop fucking dead, man.
That's right.
The whole world, the angel, he called everything back to himself.
That's right.
Everybody will fucking disappear, man. Show you where everything comes from, the Most High, man. He's the source of all life, man. You know? So we don't bring that out.
It ain't Mother Nature, huh?
Yeah, Mother Nature, Mother Teresa, all that madness, man. Hey, man, he started to put out so much bullshit, but it's all for you niggas to get caught up on, man. It's all for you niggas to get to believe, and so you can earn your destruction, man.
This is 1 Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men, who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us.
Yeah, and this is at the time of the Greek Empire, man, after Alexander the Greek died, man. And this is what Jake was getting into. They say, you know what, let's go join hand in hand with these heathens and live their life, man. Let's get a part of their, get into their traditions. Let's follow their gods, man. And as wicked as it is, it had to happen, man. It had to happen, man. Jake had to go a horn after these other gods, man. For prophecy's sake and for the men of the Lord that we read about forefathers to have for the purposes they had, man. All right.
It says, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us.
Jeremiah 2 and 11.
For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
Read that part one more time.
For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
Yep, because you enjoy the wicked liberties, man. That's why these people don't want to get out of America, man. Because they got the freedom to be wicked as hell, man.
Right.
Like I get up under the Most High, I'm gonna have to suffer. I gotta I gotta listen to him. Shit, as long as I'm a bit wicked in America, I can do as I please, man. Ain't nothing new under the sun. That's the same mind frame they had back then, and the same mind frame you wicked niggas got today, man. You don't want to deal with the Most High. You want to go have fun, man. You want to fulfill your flesh and do everything that's pleasing to your damn flesh, man.
Right. Because what was going on? What's been going on with the nation of Israel? Because we became a nation in Egypt. Okay? And we came out of Egypt as a nation of people. And pretty much from that point on, we was going into captivity. Well, we came out of captivity. Then, well, you had the time of Joshua, when we got set up in the land, and the Most High fed us to the full. Then you got the time of the judges. Then King Saul up to during the time of the judges, we were going through captivity. You know? And then the time after King Solomon, we went into the northern kingdom went into the Assyrian captivity, and then the southern kingdom went into the Babylonian captivity, all the way up into this time period of the Greeks. So Jake, we've been in pretty much our existence has pretty much been in captivity. So in captivity, you're not brought into captivity to live a good life. That's a punishment. But if you sell out to the ones that got you in captivity, they'll give you benefits.
Right.
But you gotta sell out.
Right.
That's what was going on here. They was in captivity. Jake wasn't free. They was under the rule of the Greeks. At that point in time, the Antiochus Epiphanes, the Antiochus IV. So in order to get from under these oppressive conditions, let me make a pact,
right,
so to speak, with the ones that got us in captivity.
Right.
And that's what they was doing. If you be wicked, eat this pork, okay? Sacrifice this in the temple.
Right.
Okay? Don't circumcise your children.
Woo!
We'll give you benefits.
Right.
You know?
And it's happening right now.
Right, to this very day. You got to give up your soul. Your soul is giving up your integrity, man.
Right.
What you represent.
Right.
We supposed to represent or stand for these scriptures.
That's right, Doc.
You know? But Esau wants you to give that up, and in order for him to give you wealth. Shit ain't even really no damn wealth.
That's right, Doc.
You know, you getting federal on this side, you getting Federal Reserve notes.
Right.
They being taxed. You know, really unlawful tax.
Right. That's
They
right.
overtaxing in this God-forsaken corporation. Go ahead, bro.
But our people is fighting to keep this shit going on, man.
Yes.
They don't want no change, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, they want change. They want these Federal Reserve notes, man. They want these quarters, nickels, and dimes that contain no precious metals, man. Okay?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I was reading the article, man. They was saying, man, that millions of dollars of pennies get thrown away, man. People throw them away because they ain't worth shit, man.
I seen that, but we go just out the brothers in this camp.
Hey, the bad is what the brother saying is that you got Jakes, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that are begging this man to go back to work.
Yes.
Okay, so that they can provide for their family. After this man has done this to you, you still believe it. Jake is begging,
right,
to keep this place going,
right,
because they can't see nothing past this man's rulership,
right.
According to Jake, seeing is believing, man. Go ahead.
This is 1 Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 12. So this device pleased them well.
Right. What device? What
Right.
plan? To go and what does it say up in the
Make a covenant.
yeah, go and make a agreement or a contract with the Greeks. Okay? Go ahead, Al.
Did certain of the people were so forward therein that they went to the king who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen. Whereunto, it says, whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the customs of the heathen.
That's Jake to this very day.
That's right, bro.
You know?
That's right, bro. The gymnasium.
And how do you end up after it's all said and done? Broke. You can't get your integrity back. Once you didn't let a man take your manhood, another man take your manhood, okay? Or you give up a family member to maintain your success. Or something, they come in many different forms, ways you can sell your integrity. Where you're not being yourself, you gotta put on a constant act.
Right.
All the time.
Right.
To appease this fucking bastard, man.
Right, bro. And that's his black culture, man. It's just an act for you niggas to act like you're still good, man. To appease your oppressor, man.
You got something else?
I'm living my best life. To go around here and show your goddamn teeth with these goddamn crackers, man. So you don't upset master, man.
Right.
Okay? So you don't piss off your daddy, man. Man, you niggas ain't worth shit, man.
You know, like that brother was saying, you give up your integrity, whatever that act may be that you do to sell your soul or to sell out, that's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
Man. That's gonna constantly be in your mind. Damn, I can't believe a man bent me over and whatever it might have been.
That's why Jake full of dope.
Yeah, they get full of drugs trying to escape that. Damn, what I did. I had to kneel down and get under that desk. Whatever the shit they, just like Richard Pryor, for example. Richard Pryor had to suck a dick to get on. Probably one of the funniest men that ever walked. He said it, what he had to do to get on was giving another man a blowjob. You think that didn't bug him out? The nigga set himself on fire.
Right, exactly.
He went fucking crazy.
Exactly.
Martin Lawrence went crazy. That's why you got these guys that make it big. Your Don Cornelius, they kill themselves, man.
Right.
They can't take it. They can't live with it. You thinking, well, damn, he got everything. Why would he kill himself? They can't take it.
It's showing you that true happiness comes from righteousness. It don't come from wealth.
Straight up.
That's right.
Because they know that they deep down inside, even though Jake take pleasure in their wickedness, they know deep down inside in their spirit, they feel guilty for going against the ways of the Most High.
Right.
The things that are natural unto us that we know. I'm talking about, like, you know you ain't supposed to lay down with another man. You know you ain't supposed to commit adultery.
Right.
You know, things like that.
Right.
And that'll hunt a man.
Right. And will their spirit be like, shit, you know you fucked up.
Right. Oh, that's Bill Duke. I like the way Bill Duke put it. He said you give up, you got all this success, but you never get you never gonna get a sound night of sleep. Roughly paraphrasing how he put it again. Right. He said, so yeah, you got all this wealth, people love you, and he said, yeah, made a statement. He said, you know what? They accept it because they don't have to love themselves. They can try to bury what happened to them, but I got somebody else that love me. All these other people love me, so that's feeding their ego, but eventually it's gonna tear them apart to where they want to kill themselves, or they want to go in there and do something crazy to their family, or whatever the case is. You know? I remember the guy, Deion Sanders. The guy, Deion Sanders, he testified that he wanted to kill himself. Why? This man had women, the best football player at the time, you know, in the NFL. He had any woman he wanted, money. Why would the man want to kill himself? Right. What happened? You know, what happened to him?
Exposed to all kind of wickedness, man. Okay? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, not to get into it, get back to brothers. We had a cat in the camp, man. You know what I'm saying? That lived the so-called millionaire life, man. And just the little shit he exposed bugged him out, man. He couldn't shake that shit, man. Okay? That's the reason you don't see him out here now, man. Because it ate away at him, man, till it wiggled him down, man. Okay? It went from a sharp knife to a dull butter knife, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he seen some shit. You know what I'm saying? He let it consume him, man. And the brother shaking his head, he's bear witness to it. He seen the shit. There's all kind of wickedness that go on, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, like shit, hey, man.
Psalm 119, 27.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna get back to it, man. Like it's R. Kelly shit, man. Fuck R. Kelly, man. Okay? You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, man, like, man, in the Hollywood music industry, man, that's standard operating procedure, man. Okay? All right? Man, I wrote looking, man, not bragging because it ain't shit, man, but like, man, I fuck with the rapper like niggas at this heyday, man. I fuck with the Social House niggas, man. I fuck with the Rec Shop niggas, man. It's just local and regional shit, man. If I told you the shit I seen just on that, bro. So imagine a big multi, you know, come on, man. Come on, man. All kind of wickedness and pedophilia and all kind of shit, man. Okay? I had a cat one time with the Social House cats, man. And I ain't the artist, I'm talking about the CEO, G-Dash, man. Okay? Got this little spot downtown, not far from here, man. After hours, man, 2 o'clock, no shit closed down in Houston, but we had to have the exclusive invite to get up in there, so we just in there chilling, we drinking and shit. Here comes this fucking white bitch, man, she all up on me. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That's why I had long ass dreads and shit. I didn't look like no nigga you could approach, man. I'm in there with these crackers and shit. He saw something at the end of the goddamn bar, he looking, you know what I'm saying? I see him, you know, I'm trying to be cool, you know what I'm saying? White people all of me, he slid on, come down to me. Hey man, my wife, she likes you, man. Woo! And I was like, what? Yeah, she likes you, man. And I was like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That was the invite right there to get down with some wickedness, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's on a low level, man. So imagine the Hollywood big music industry shit, man. Right. It's all wickedness, man.
Right.
And you're gonna have to get down to be down, man.
Right.
And sell your soul, lose your integrity, man.
Right.
And like the brother said, man, once you do that, man, you can't get it back, man.
Right.
Right. That's why Jake end up ripped apart in the spirit. They can't never ever bounce back. Showing you that no matter how much success or how much money they get, it don't make them right in the spirit. Right. Though they love wickedness, you know. Scriptures say that they our people take pleasure in wickedness.
That's right.
And Jake is searching for happiness.
Right.
You know? Right. Jake, you know, like that movie, The Pursuit of Happiness. You know, everybody in pursuit of happiness, but don't know how to get it.
Right.
And you think, and the sentiment of America is, if you get rich, that can erase all your problems.
Right.
And the evidence shows that that's not true.
It's farther from the truth.
It's not true, man. You got like Kate Spade, the chick that designed purses and shit like that. She killed herself. Anthony Bourdain. You think they didn't have bread? He killed his damn self. Why? Robin Williams, man.
Right.
You know he was a multi-millionaire. He been doing entertainment since before I could live in the middle. He killed himself.
Right.
Why? Because riches don't cut it, man.
Right.
Inside you still jacked up, man.
Hey, what's the example of that, Doc? When your Howard Shaw was up on the mountain with Satan. That's a perfect example of that, man. He have all this, man.
Right.
But your Howard Shaw knew, bro, that ain't none of that is shit.
But you gotta break the first commandment to get it. You know? Worship another God.
That's right.
Get that root, bring that out.
This is Psalm chapter 119 and verse 72. The law of thy mouth is better unto me than thousands of gold and silver.
Right? So the scriptures telling us that that's how you be righteous. The way you be righteous is by keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Okay? And say that's better than Then gold, we say gold.
Thousands ago.
Woo! You know? And check this. The law tell you how, the law is in the law on how you can come up and get money in a righteous manner.
Right.
But if you got money and you ain't got, or you got wealth and you ain't got the ways of the Most High behind it, you ain't gonna stand.
Right.
You know, you ain't gonna stand for the long haul. I'm talking to you Israelites.
Right.
Not these other heathens.
Right.
They fucked up many goddamn
That's
ways.
right, Doc.
You know?
That's right.
There's more than that out there.
Right.
Go bring that one up.
And they said it's better than thousands of gold, man.
Right.
And Jake ready to trade they salvation is for one shekel, man.
Damn.
That show you that's where one of many scriptures that show you that's what make a man, an Israelite man, truly feel good. Just like us, when we rehearse these righteous acts, do this work, it makes you feel good.
That's right.
After you do a lesson, you feel good about it. You come out here on the highways and byways, you feel good. When you get done, you feel like you feel good in your spirit. You know?
Serving the Lord.
And Jake gonna get it, all Jake is gonna get it, in the kingdom. That's when that's really gonna be the greatest reward of the kingdom.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, we gonna have the women, we gonna have wealth beyond our imagination, but the righteousness, us keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments perfect,
Right.
it's gonna really, that's really what's gonna give us the ultimate happiness. That's why that's the new covenant. That's the fullness of the new covenant,
Right.
is to have the laws put in us. That we don't go off no more.
Right. Be made perfect. Okay? And that can only be done. There's only one route to that. There's only one path to that, man.
Right.
Okay? Right?
You think a man is really gonna be happy? He got all this money. One scenario could be, I don't know, that you gotta give your damn wife up. Let us pop your wife and flood her out so that for you to maintain this success. And you think she gonna turn it down?
Shit, ready and good.
She ready to go.
Right.
Baby, with shit.
Woody already.
Right. This damn movie, man, with Woody Harrelson played in it. I can't remember the name of it, but this white man said, "I'll give you $1 million to sleep with your woman, your wife, for one night."
Damn, I remember the name of the movie. Say that.
It was. No, it wasn't a bowling movie. They went out to Vegas or something to gamble or do something, and a white Edomite, he said, I'll pay you $1 million to have your wife for one night. And Woody Harrelson was like, fuck no. This bitch was considering the shit. They was in there going back. I hadn't seen the movie in a while, but so that could be a scenario. I imagine that's going on. That shit. Let me have your wife.
Right.
Not just in a me and you, but they gonna do some weird shit. They wanna do weird things.
Right.
Abominable
Abominable
things.
thing, bro. Hey, the bitch I was with real quick, when I first came into the truth, bro, I heard on the telephone talking to a bitch saying that shit, I ain't no dyke, but shit, she know I was in the room, bro. Well, I wouldn't know if I was in the room, but I can she know, yeah. So I ain't no dyke, but shit, for $1 million, I'll lay down with a bitch, I'll lay down with a shit. I was like, damn, that's my new shit.
Jake, like these, and a lot of comedian shit, that shit really is a stir up demons, man.
Right.
And then I heard comedians say that basically they ain't a punk, but for enough money they'll let a man, or something to that effect, let a man hit him. Nigga, Esau presents you with enough money, you wicked fucking niggas, man. You just took it and bent over, man. They done, yeah, they do it and they doing it. They have done it.
Hey, bro, shit. Aaron Hall, nigga that was the leader singer for God. It's a video right now. I think it's on Vlad TV, man. He was talking about all the hoes he fucking how big his piece was, and Vlad kind of made a comment. He was like, "Shit, you could ask Denzel. You could ask Denzel. They was right there seeing me, fuck." And I'm like, "Damn, wrong man, right. Sitting around watching. I ain't never sitting around watching other niggas. They never done that shit, man. But this the shit that go on, man. Okay. And it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Just not ashamed of it, man. Okay, shit. around Charlie Crackers, man.
You ain't got a pass, they take it.
Right. Jada Pinkett, Will Smith, man.
Right.
Fucking Tiny with T.I., man. Come on, man.
And they show you in the movies, these women what they gotta do. They gotta get naked, let a man fuck them, bang them up in the movies. If you want to succeed, this is what all the greats do. You gotta if you want your big shot, if you want the big, you know.
Right. Cause come on, man, be real, man. Cause Jake, I'm confused. Rapper, Jake still want to rap in 2019.
Right.
Let's say you doing your thing, and then you get invited to a little industry party and shit, they come on, man, come back here, man, come talk to me, man. And you go in there, and you see Lil Wayne, some of them niggas did Future. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna kick in anyway. Look, this is how it go down. How many niggas you think gonna run up out of there, man? Nah, man, they gonna get down with it, man.
They'll stay for the gold chain.
Right, they gonna be
full of
the dope, right, bro?
Full of drugs.
That's it, bro. Nah, hell.
Like Exhibit and P. Diddy.
Right, bro. You can look on the video and find the video of Exhibit. Give this testimony the first time he went and kicked it with P. Diddy.
Right.
Went to the club.
Yeah.
As soon as he hit the door, it wasn't nothing but faggots. Niggas doing all kind of faggoty shit. He said, shit, he got the hell up out of there, bro. Never seen him again, bro.
Diddy say he was comfortable with, being in the bed with
Woo!
women and men.
Right, bro. Right, bro. He said it on one clip that Kevin Hart was doing a little interview. He said him and Usher used to sleep in the bed together, man. Come on, man. Bro, if two men lay down, how many faggots get up, man?
Shit.
Come on, man. Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead and bring that up.
This is Psalms 119 and 127. Therefore, I love thy commandments above gold, yea, above fine gold.
Woo!
Jeremiah 30.
Right, brother. Above gold, yea, above fine gold, man. Okay? Come on, man. What you niggas ain't seen with fine gold, man? Jake walking around here with the 10 and 14K. Hey, I ain't knocking it, man, but you know, it is what it is, man. These commandments, man, are above all, man. This wisdom and knowledge and understanding, man, is above all, man. Okay?
Person.
So who you choose you this day, man? Who you go? What you go worship, man? What you gonna place your foundation on, man? Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bashim Rakakadash? All this pile of shit that you call like living, man. Make a choice, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is Matthew 16 and 26. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
Woo!
Or what shall a man...
What's the answer to that?
Right.
Nothing. You're really gonna profit destruction.
Right.
Give up your soul and you gain the whole world, you're gonna end up destroyed.
It says, or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
Woo! What will you give in exchange for your soul?
Jake sells his soul. What's that old saying? You sold your soul for a jelly roll, man.
God.
Jake don't want nothing, man. A trinket, man. Just a little fame and acknowledgement, man. And Jake will sell himself out, man.
Right.
For little or nothing.
Fame.
Right. Fame.
And like the scriptures say, they sold for naught.
Right, bro. That's why niggas walking around doing the selfies and all that shit. They want to be famous, man.
Right.
They want to have likes, man. Okay? From the Latin fame, man, which means hunger, man.
Right.
Fame, man. That's why these bitches is on the Instagram live shaking their nasty asses and showing their titties, man. They want to be famous, man. They want to be like these bitches on Love and Hip Hop, man.
Right.
And niggas love it, man. Niggas love it, man.
To death.
Go ahead, Doc.
You got more on there? Alright. Bring that up.
This is Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 31. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them
by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was an husband unto them, saith the Lord Yahweh.
Right.
Heard what you just said?
Unto this very day.
Right.
And we still in the condition of not being able to keep the law perfect. Outside of the fact that we're in slavery, we in these chains of darkness.
Right.
We're in these bodies.
Right.
This flesh.
Right.
Okay? And this flesh have lust, you know, that needs to be fulfilled. That's desperate to be pleased. You know? Like your spirit really want to be built up and fed. Your flesh want to be pleased, man.
Right. Right.
You know?
Right.
At any cost. It don't matter whether the outcome is good or bad. It's looking for pleasure.
Ooh.
Your spirit don't need rest. Your flesh need rest.
Right.
Your spirit is pumping at all times. Your flesh is what need to eat. Your spirit ain't gonna want the food. Your flesh do.
Right, bro.
You know?
Right, bro.
Just to give a couple of examples.
Right. That's a prime example.
If we wasn't in, when our spirit leave up out of us, your spirit ain't in the spirit world seeking sex.
Right.
Oh, sex. I didn't mention that. Okay? When you in the just pure form of your spirit, without the flesh, your spirit don't have all these desires. Only until we get in the flesh, now I can get the pleasure now. Okay, of sex, sleep, eat, and other things, you know?
Right,
An example of that is the angels, man.
Right.
They don't have the same desires as we have, you know? We got, like the brothers going into, we got the desires of the flesh, man. Yeah, we want to pop wood, you know? The angels don't have that same desire, man. But they in the spirit.
Right. Right. And the scriptures do change. It's better to marry than to burn. But because of that carnal, that flesh, man, you end up laying down with some bro that you have no fucking business, bro. And if you gotta admit to yourself, bro, how many times you done done it, and as soon as you bust off, you looking at this bitch, you be like, God,
right.
Damn.
So all that blood was rushing to that.
Right. Yeah, it wasn't no thought at all. But as soon as you get you out, you looking at this bitch, big fucking weed, stinking, piercings in her fucking face looking like Frankenstein, tattoos, man. And don't sit out here like you don't do that shit. That's all that's out here, man.
Straight up.
Beasts, whores, okay?
Use goods.
Woo!
Kitty kids, baby.
You understand what I'm saying? Bro, and it's just, and man, we powers on the earth under the most high power, man. We're supposed to be the side boy of the man. Right. Look where we at, man. And that flesh, bro, it leads you down that path.
Right.
Shit.
That's why we can't wait until we get the laws programmed in us.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
So where we don't go off. You know? Like you wicked ass niggas, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you gonna catch a brutal
That's right.
and a horrifying death.
That's right.
On this side.
That's right.
That's right. You will come back in your right frame of mind.
Right.
As a baby.
Right.
A newborn baby, okay, in the kingdom. No? Go ahead and read that again. Yeah, the precept real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 7 and verse 14. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin.
That's good. Read it again.
Right?
Then from there, where you at? 7? Then from there, jump to 8 and 20.
Right.
Romans 8
Who is
and 20.
that speaking, man? That's the Apostle Paul, man.
Right.
Read.
Romans chapter 7 and verse 14. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin.
Who sold us under sin? Who sold us under sin? Who's one of y'all brothers? That's it. The Most High programmed us this way. Ultimately, for a complete learning experience, man.
Right.
To
Hell of a learning
experience from what the consequences of going off from the law brings.
Right.
Brings death.
Right.
That's what it brings.
Right.
Scriptures tell you that the wages of sin is death.
Right. Imagine how the angels in the spiritual realm is looking down like, damn, look. How the fuck are they, you know what I'm saying? They not prone to these desires like we are, man. To these flesh being carnality, man. They looking at us like, God damn. Well, how do they, you know what I'm saying? Bro, so it's important, man, that we, man, Baba Kashab, please get us the fuck up. Okay? This is all too much. But don't you desire the day to where you're acceptable in the eyes of the Most High Power? Right. You think you looked upon good? Man, come on, man. Right. Even our most righteous is like the filthy rags in the eyes of the Most High Power now, man. Don't you hasten the day that you looked upon, you know what I'm saying, and righteousness in your maker under the power, man? Right.
And we get it, you know, we hope to be of the elect. God. You know, we get it through Yahushua. God. You know? We get the Most High, the ones that believe on His Son, you know, but we want it to where we not going off. Right. You know, and we gonna get it, Lord, where we ultimately we gonna get it. We just hope to make it on the first go around. You know, the first fruits of the kingdom, you know.
I can't what's that old song Jake singing? I want to be in that number. Saints come watching.
Bring that out.
This is 1 Corinthians 15, verse 56. The sting of death is sin. Right. And the strength of sin is the law. Yep. But thanks be to the Most High, which giveth us the victory through our Lord Yahushua Mashiach.
What's the verse above it say? Yeah. Right, that's it. But it's telling you the sting of death is sin. Right. Yeah. You know? So if we stop sinning, we stop dying. You know? That's how we gonna get the everlasting life. Okay? Through the new covenant. Right. You know? Alright, you had something? Oh yeah. Read Romans 7 one more time, then jump to 8.
This is Romans chapter 7 and verse 14. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin. Right. In Romans chapter 8 and verse 20, for the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who has subjected the same in hope.
Right, not willingly. Right. Okay? So the Most High, we in the time right now, the Most High turning the thing around. He is setting us up right, you know, through His Son Yahushua, and we about to get that the stony heart removed. Right. And get the heart of flesh. Right. Okay? Oh yeah, you can bring it out. You got it? Yeah, bring it out.
Ezekiel 36. Ezekiel 36, starting at verse 25. It says, then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean. From all your filthiness and from all your idols will I cleanse you.
Right. Our faith in Yahushua is the only thing that got us, that's holding us up right now. Okay? To where we, you know, stand before the Most High and in righteousness. That's through believing in His Son. But we still defile, we get sick. You know, we don't have our glory. We don't have our woman. The woman you got, the brothers that got women, they used up. I'm just being straight up. You know, you ain't if what's that? Jeremiah 4:1. It tell you. It's just one. If she'd have been with one other man outside of you, she used.
Right. Right. And she
And
ain't just been with the one.
And abused. Because our job is to, a man abuse the box, you know? You pound it. If you a Jake, you end up pounding, man.
Right.
What the scriptures say? The scriptures say humble her, man.
That's right.
Okay?
Don't humble your neighbors.
You just don't understand about it. Okay?
So she's been abused. One man sitting there pounding on that box. You then you got she only been with one other man. She used. That man that pounded. You know? We don't have our kids, you know? They subject to all these spirits,
Right.
wicked energy, you know? The woman have the authority in this place.
Yeah.
We go off in our mind. The scriptures say that a foolish thought is
Right.
sin with the Most High.
Right.
That's in the book of Proverbs. I don't know exactly where it said. You know, a foolish thought. You know, and how many foolish thoughts go through your mind in a day? You know, and you gotta shake your head sometimes.
Right. Be mad at your goddamn self. That's that flesh, man.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta examine yourself and check
Right.
yourself on that shit.
Right. See that nice car path? Damn, I'm
Covered
in that man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be. We're earnestly hastening for that day to be made perfect.
Right.
You know? We got the desire to be perfect, but we can't be perfect on this side. Like IUIC, they teach. It ain't no way, man. No goddamn way.
Right.
Go ahead. Where was that?
Verse 26.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ezekiel 36 and 26. A new heart also will I give you.
That new heart is not talking about the heart in your chest that pump blood throughout your body. Okay? A new mind.
Right.
He even tell you it's many scriptures on it. I didn't even realize how many scriptures it was in the Bible that deals with, that express that being born again. It's all a mindset. Yeah. Well, matter of fact, get it real quick. That's one of them, and it's many of them. 36.
This is Romans 12 verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good, that acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
That's it. So you can go back
And look,
to
man, and then, look, I'm gonna say this, man, and it ain't like Thanos, man, when you snap your finger, man. It's a continual battle. Keep fighting, man. Keep fighting. Okay? Keep fighting, man. You know what I'm saying? Righteous man fall, pick it up 7 times, man. Keep fighting. Okay? Right.
Ezekiel 36 and 26. A new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you.
Right.
And I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you an heart of flesh.
Right. So our mind, our spirit is going to be at one with our flesh. So we going to be here on the earth. we going to have flesh, but it ain't going to be this terrestrial. we going to have extraterrestrial.
Right.
/ celestial. Right. Makeup, you know?
To go with what the brother said about how we desire. Okay, this is Psalm 51 and verse 6. He says, behold, thou desirest truth in the inward parts, and in the hidden parts thou shalt make me to know wisdom. So we desire it, man. You know, we want to be right. Nobody like going off, man.
Right.
Don't nobody like being. We don't like being wicked. Now this world like being wicked. We don't like being wicked, man.
Right.
I hate going off, man.
Right.
I can't wait to what the brothers reading in Ezekiel
God.
past, man. So
God.
you can't go the fuck off no more.
God.
Sick of that shit.
God.
Shit come in your mind and you can't stop it, man. These women out here walking around damn near naked and shit. And you looking at her like, God damn, she got some nice titties. Or she got a nice ass. That's another man's wife and shit, you know? all this shit, man. We don't like going off.
It's just a goddamn woman.
It could.
I'm just being real, man.
Straight up.
This is a fucked up place, man. This place is fucked up, man. And it's got to go, man. The only Most High power can make it right, man. Still reading some on that out?
No, that was it.
Did you ever finish that in Jeremiah?
It had said it was low power.
Huh?
It said it was low battery. It was at 20%.
It's still plugged up to the
I would assume so.
This is 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 4. For if the Most High spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment.
Right. So we was in the spirit before we come in this flesh. Okay? And then being putting these bodies, that's the chains of darkness.
Yeah.
Okay? Ultimately, so we can be the proper, perfect judges of this earth. We know what it is to be righteous. We'll know we'll have the perfect balance of knowing what it means to be righteous and what it means to be wicked. We've seen wickedness. The Most High set up the so-called white man Edom to show us the greatest extent of wickedness. And what it produces.
Right.
And this is what it produces. Babylon the Great.
Right.
In order, complete disorder.
Right.
You know? And Jake really said that shit. But Esau got him under that spell. They tell you that in 2 Corinthians. The 4th chapter. If they be lost, yeah, bring that out. That's it. Hey, that's a beautiful scripture. Oh, he blinded their mind. It's all about the mind. He blinded the minds of these people. Because Jake really don't, deep down inside Jake, he got some cool Jakes out there. They just ain't right.
They just don't believe.
They blinded. Yeah, they just don't believe. That's it. You know?
Cool as hell, though.
Jake, I tell you, I can prove it to you. Jake take pleasure in committing adultery, but when adultery is committed against him, he's ready to kill.
Right.
Showing you that he ain't about adultery really. He fucking bugged out his damn mind. He got demons on him.
Yeah.
Because if you are willing to take another man's woman, then when your woman get took, you should have no problem with it. You shouldn't feel no way about it.
Oh shit, that's just the game, my nigga. Shit, nigga took my hoe.
Yeah, right. You ready to go kill now.
Right. You know the game pretty, Mr. Pretty Chunk.
Right.
Kill that man and take her back.
Right.
Simple.
But it's like you said, huh? They under the vibration of this goddamn Chaldean, man. This goddamn astrologer, man. This goddamn enchanter, okay? They under that spell. Because every song you listen to that's pushed forward to our people is talking about taking the next man's woman.
Right.
Like it's a prize.
Then you got these R&B niggas, y'all crying because the woman that left. Jake been doing that since the
Right.
30s, that blues.
Right.
That's what a lot of that blues came. Jake woman was stepping out on.
Right.
Go listen to that old blues.
Right.
They had the blues, but they had the woman was stepping out on.
Jake got a song talking about toast to the better man, to the other man, cause he took my woman, so he better than me. Toast to him. Are you niggas insane?
Yes.
To answer my question,
They are
yeah.
Finish it.
2 Corinthians 4, verse 4. In whom the God of this world has blinded
the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them.
Right. So it all stemmed back to the Most High. He set it all up. To get caught up. 2/3 of our people to get caught up into this way of life. Right. The wrong way. Right. The so-called white man's way of life, which is backwards, according to the scriptures. What you got? Yeah, finish that.
Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 31. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was an husband unto them, saith the Lord Yahweh. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord Yahweh. I will put my law in their inward part.
Right, and ain't no heathens included in this prophecy.
That's right,
And Paul quoted this, or wrote this in his epistle in the book of Hebrews. What's that? 8 and starting at the 6th verse. Okay? Where do you get the other nations in this new covenant?
Right.
That's the lack of understanding of the scriptures. Go ahead, brother.
After those days, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts. And
write it in their what? In their mind. And I will spirit.
That's right.
And will be their power, and they shall be my people.
Woo! Because right now, really, we are right through Yahweh side. That's the only way we really standing before the Most High. We're really not standing before the Most High. We're standing before Yahweh side. He take the rest of it, but take our prayers and what we do to the Most High. You know? The Most High is not directly dealing with us. You know? Anybody think that you don't understand the scriptures? The Most High deals with us through his son. You know? And the scriptures tell you that he gave all judgment unto his son.
Right.
You know? All dominion and judgment.
Right. Go to Colossians and read that.
Come. Brother, we got something? Precepts?
Hey, just mention real quick.
Oh, it's more? Oh, okay.
Yeah, finish it out, bro.
In verse 34, and they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother.
So we're not going to be on the highways and byways teaching. We're not going to be putting up lessons and studying the scriptures. All right?
And every man his brother, saying, know the Lord Yahweh, for they shall all know me.
Right, that's what we're doing. We come out here, and well, we all went through that process of getting to know Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai through men teaching us. That's the order, you know? We ain't gonna be doing that when we get changed.
Right.
That changing you read about in, what's that, 1 Corinthians 15? We should be changed in a twinkling of an eye.
Right.
You know?
Right. That's that day we're waiting.
Yeah.
Come on.
For they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them.
Right.
They should all know him.
That's
but
right.
You got niggas out there teaching that the 2/3 ain't gonna make it to the kingdom. Yeah, they not gonna make it on the first go round. But it says that all Israel should be known.
Right.
From the greatest to the least to the greatest. Right. Go ahead.
For they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith the Lord Yahweh, for I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember.
Oh, that's mercy right there. He don't forgive their iniquity.
Shit.
It's starting with the elect.
Right.
Okay? But Yahweh Shai got on the cross for the whole nation.
Right.
But first and foremost to the elect.
Right.
Okay? Because isn't it mercy for them for the Israel that perished on this side to receive the benefits of the kingdom?
That's right.
They gonna get they gonna get there. They gonna get there.
Let's believe it.
You don't want to be part of it. We don't want to be part of that shit.
Scriptures bear witness to it.
For I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more.
Hey, the Most High Yahweh Yahushua is a merciful power.
Right.
Okay? Yeah, we go into the Exodus 15:3, the Lord is a man of war. We talk about where it say, I think it's Psalms 47, where it say he's a terrible power. You know, we read about Deuteronomy when he said, call on your gods that are no gods. But at the same time, it's a balance, man. The Heavenly Father is a merciful power, man.
Yeah.
To make a statement like that, you got to be a goddamn moron, man.
Yeah.
He's going to have mercy on all of Israel, man. That's plain and simple. That's Israelite 101, man.
Right.
Stupid ass niggas.
I got a precept. This is Lamentations chapter 3, verse 22. It says, it is of the Lord Yahweh mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassion fail not.
Right.
So the Most High got compassion, is gonna have ultimate compassion on all of Israel, though he gonna give them a horrifying judgment.
Right.
Ultimately the missiles, you know. That was it. What you was done over there? You had something out?
I just wanted to just, you know, go into, man, look. Things are changing before our very eyes, man.
Right.
Okay? You better make a decision on where your foundation is on, man. The chip is here, man. It's been here, man. Okay? The chip is gonna become mandatory very, very soon. Then the next thing you know, like niggas like to say, you're gonna crack the skies, man. Okay? And we're gonna be abducted into the heavens, man. Okay? The chip is here, man. Okay? You better pray for a double portion of faith, man, and of the spirit, man, like the scriptures tell you, man, because you're gonna be met with a challenge, man. Okay? Nigga, you can say what the fuck you want to, man, but when you hungry, man, you ain't got no money, no food, nowhere to stay, it's to the weak and the faithless, it's gonna be easy to go take that chip, man. Once you go take that chip, man, it's a wrap for you, man. Okay? Right? And it ain't gonna be an easy transition, man. You're gonna meet a painful and horrible death, man. Okay? Because it's written therein, man. Right? I just want to say that because it's like it is here, man. Okay? We've been preaching it and preaching through the spirit, starting the apostles and elders on down. Man, it's manifesting itself. Okay? In other countries, man, they done already practiced it, man, and you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, seeing if it'll work. Man, you people is, that's the thing about the pride of the so-called white man, which is the pride of America. Y'all think y'all above all these other nations. Y'all still think America is this big, you know what I'm saying, the big honcho on the block, man. What they implement on these other countries like in China and Russia and Japan and Switzerland and Germany, it's 100 times easier to implement it on you drones here in America, man. Okay? And when you see your mom, father, sisters, girl, ladies, whoever get in line for the chip, you're gonna fall in right now.
Bruh, it's much easier to control the slave than that slave think they free. It's that damn simple, man.
You have it.
Yeah, see, you Americans, y'all think y'all free. Y'all think y'all are free. So y'all gonna be easy to control, man. Cause you think, oh, I got rights, I got liberty.
Right.
You got little shit.
You ain't got no fucking paycheck.
Right.
Right. Yeah, you know.
Right.
We take money.
Yeah.
Right. A free man, they gotta wait on, they gotta beg to get paid.
Right, bro.
I go to work.
Right, and the words of the black woman said, they gonna give me my shit. They gonna give me my shit. Who's gonna give it to you?
Right.
Who's? When? How?
Right, Esau gonna whoop your ass. You go in there to making demands. They gonna call the police and they gonna come and beat your ass and get you out the government building.
The security guards that ain't getting paid is gonna toss your ass up out there and you arrested.
Cause they got need to take out frustration. Shit, they ain't getting paid. Shit.
You fucking bitch.
Yeah, with that, Lord willing, is edifying. You know, we want to give all praises to Yahweh,
Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Rakakadash.
double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the men that taught us this truth through the Spirit